This is Hot Takes with Nick and Justin.
There was just a report about Otani.
Right now.
Yeah, like
Breaking
4 minutes
news.
ago. Says Shohei's decision's imminent and could come as soon as today, per John Morris.
Breaking news, I guess. But
Yeah.
it's a Friday, right before the weekend, and we thought we'd just do one last podcast for next week. Hopefully we're going to have some guests on next week.
Yeah.
So that'll be fun, but yeah.
What do you think he goes, Shohei?
I think he's either going to go to the Dodgers or some place that's unpredictable that nobody else
Because
thinks.
Toronto's becoming like our favorite, it feels like, that he might go to.
I could see it. But,
That'd be a nice lineup, too.
yeah. So,
Football happened yesterday.
it did. I did not watch it. Did you?
I watched some. It was a battle between two bad quarterbacks. One quarterback was good. One quarterback was bad.
Mm-hmm.
Zappy was zipping the ball. Zappy yesterday. I mean, made some nice throws. Zeke saw that he had a good game. But it just comes down to the Steelers are the bigger story here.
Mm-hmm.
First team, I think, in history to lose back-to-back games against teams that are 8 games below 500.
They're so confusing. That team.
Has eight losses in a row.
Mm-hmm.
It's bad.
Yeah. The Steelers are really confusing because, like, you don't want to, like, I don't know. I feel like their schedule's always kind of easy.
They win all the easy games until it's, like, December-ish.
Mm-hmm. And then they start losing.
Yeah. It's not easy. They got the Colts, Bengals, Seahawks, Ravens to end the year. They could have been 9-3.
But
Or 9-4.
Bailey's happy, though.
He's good.
He went off. 240 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 1 interception. I mean, he was definitely the right decision over Mac.
Yeah.
Mac was just not doing well.
They're both. Mac's bad. Zappy's, like, bad.
Yeah.
So it's not like.
Mm-hmm.
But
I think Zappy's fine. I don't think
he's a nice backup.
Yeah.
He's just not a starting.
He's one of the better backups in the league. In a backup perspective.
Yeah.
Not, like, starting.
Like, he's got, like, actually potential to be.
Mm-hmm.
But, no, as a Bills fan, I like to bet the Patriots won. Because, means they might not get Caleb Williams.
Mm-hmm.
Still some games to play, but.
I bet you Bill Belichick was very pleased, though, with Zappy's performance.
Oh, yeah. Because after the way Mac has been playing, I think anything that looked like that, from yesterday, you would smile and,
Mm-hmm.
drink a nice cold one or two after the game.
Yeah, yeah, but the Patriots, though, with them, like, in all the Zappy, the whole Zappy thing,
Yeah.
just saw a stat. Zappy is the first Patriot with 3 passing touchdowns since Tom Brady in 2018.
Yeah, I saw that. Hashtag stat that.
Yeah. Like, it's insane. And then Zeke recovering from a interception from it being a touchdown.
I did not see that one.
Yeah. He did the DK Metcalf and sprinted all the way, but yeah, it was probably a good game to watch too. So it's kind of disappointing.
It was 21-3 at one point, so it was like it looked like it was gonna be a blowout for the Patriots.
But then they came back.
But yeah, a blocked punt happened. Yeah, Patriots try to lose it because there's a saying that when you're bad, you know how to lose. When you're good, you know how to win. But Bill kept his team ready, and they won. But I mean, there's some games coming up though on Sunday.
Yup. NFL Sunday.
Some good games too, to be exact.
Let's see.
Like Eagles, Cowboys.
Texans, Jets, Rams, Ravens. Yeah, there's some good games.
Oh, yeah. Like Panthers, Saints is a good game.
That is a good game.
Panthers, Saints.
I think they could. The Panthers maybe could squeak out a win. Maybe. But I guess we'll have to see. But let's start with Texans, Jets.
Yeah.
Zach Wilson's probably going to be the starter this week.
Which he should have kept. He should have stayed the starter.
Yeah, I don't know why they went.
And they cut Tim Boyle.
I don't understand why they even switched him out. I understand that he's not the best, but you don't have any other guys that are better, so.
Yeah.
Maybe Rodgers. Do you think Rodgers will come back this year?
If they lose this game, no.
That's fair to say.
I don't see them.
Rams, Ravens. Or wait, no. Texans, Jets. Who do you got winning that game?
I had the Texans.
Yeah.
I just think the offense of the Texans is just better than the Jets offense. And, I mean, there's just no one I see on that, like, I don't think they're going to be able to slow down this Texans. Like, I get the Jets have a good defense and all. Great defense. But with that offense, I don't see them putting up over 14 points.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be at least 24-14 type of game for the Texans.
I feel like the Jets could win. They're missing Tank Dell, who's a bigger piece than people think.
He's the 1A or 1B receiver.
Yeah. But give me the Texans. The Texans, I just feel like, are the better team.
Yeah. Just a more complete team and more well coached, too. Because Robert Sala's not a good coach. He's a good defensive coach.
C.J. Stroud, I have a feeling he's going to have a great game. But, yeah, I think Zach Wilson could have a good game if he actually... I don't know, like, what's going on with him. He just has to have good decision-making. He doesn't know when to... I don't know if it's a coaching thing.
I don't feel like no one trusts him at all.
That and, like... Well, I mean, I wouldn't trust him either, to be fair. But, yeah, I got the Texans winning. But next game, Rams, Ravens.
Well, that's a good game.
Give me the Ravens.
That's a sneaky good game. Why do you have the Ravens?
They're just the better team.
Better team?
Yeah. But, I think they're going to continue their great record of 9-3 and just go to 10-3, personally. But, yeah.
Got the Rams winning.
Really?
Yeah.
Who's going to be the big guy for that?
I think Kyler Williams is going to have a big game.
Mm-hmm.
Ravens, they've been a little shaky.
Mm-hmm.
I think. I mean, they didn't play that well against the Chargers. They haven't played well. Like they had one good game since the Seattle game. That was against Cincy, and I just feel like the way they're playing, I feel like they're bound to lose a game.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's an NFC team now. It might not be the most important game for the Rams.
Mm-hmm.
Not the Rams, the Ravens, because NFC you're gonna be overlooking them. You get the 49ers soon. I just feel like Puka Nacua.
They're going to have a good game.
It's gonna have a game, and Kyler Williams. I could see those two having a game.
I think the Ravens are going to win, just based off the fact that they're on like a tear right now. But yeah, we both picked different teams, so I guess we'll see on Monday when we check.
Colts, Bengals.
Let's go Panthers Saints.
Okay.
Panthers Saints. I'm gonna get the Panthers this game. I want to give them the game, but I want to, but like I want to see Bryce Young just do well.
That's what you always say. You always say, I want a guy to do well.
I want Bryce Young to do well. I mean, I'm kind of biased, obviously, but.
Alabama.
And who do you think is going to be the starter quarter? Do you think Derek Carr is going to get the start?
Yeah, if he's not hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, they're paying him a bunch of money. They're going to play him.
Yeah.
Money over feelings.
Wish the Phillies would do that with Tylan Walker.
Okay. Okay. This ain't the Phillies right now.
But,
Ball.
But, yeah, I think the Panthers are going to barely squeak out of this game for some reason. I think Chuba Hubbard's going to have a big game.
Chuba?
Mm-hmm.
I think the Panthers are going to win.
Really?
I just feel like the Saints are not rolling. They're falling.
Yeah.
It's like a mound.
Yeah, they were rolling now, and now they're
down.
not fast enough to go up. Now they're falling.
It's like an avalanche. But I just think Carolina, they played well last week. I felt like they could have won. They've been close the past, not except for the Cowboys game.
Mm-hmm.
They've been close in basically every game except for the Colts and Cowboys. Like they're a couple plays away. I think Sunday is the day that I think Bryce Young has a good game. I think a guy like Mingo or Adam Thielen could have a big game. I think Chuba is just gonna do what he's been doing all year.
Hmm. I'm looking at Bryce Young's stats. I feel so bad for the guy. He just has nothing. Like
How many touchdowns did he throw for?
only 9.
Yeah.
He's the same amount of interceptions, 9 for 9. But in his favor, I think he has been playing better. I'm pretty sure. But that's what I'm pretty The last 2 games he hasn't thrown a pick. 194 yards, 178 yards.
It's tough with that offensive line.
Yeah, me and my brother were talking about it last night. He was saying that there's no star receiver other than Adam Thielen. He said that Adam Thielen's our only guy. I'm like, yeah, but I personally think the line is a bigger issue. You've seen teams go out with a middle wide receiver core and still win.
The Chiefs.
The Chiefs, you could argue the Texans.
Texans have a good offensive line, like because they have.
No, I'm saying wide receiver core.
Oh, wide
like
receiver core?
like just like a mid wide receiver core.
I think they have a good. I think they have a better than. I think they have a good wide receiver core with Nico Collins.
I definitely think the Panthers have one of the worst wide receiver cores in
They
the
have
NFL.
the middest, like wide receiver. I will say, Hayden Hurst is a tough blow.
I know that is.
I hope
He was
good.
balling out this season. He had I think he's the most touchdowns on the team still.
I mean, it's sad to see.
Maybe he'll be back. Maybe. You never know.
It's gonna be tough.
Yeah.
I hope he gets back though.
Colts Bengals. This is a good game. Now
It's a sneaky good game.
it is a 1:00 game.
Jake Browning versus Gardner Minshew. Who would have thought about that?
The Colts are on fire though. I'm pretty sure, right?
Colts, yeah, they are. They've won 4 straight.
Yeah, 4 straight. I mean, Jake Browning had a really good outing, or a really good game.
Do you see him doing it twice though? Like a Mike White.
That's what I mean. Like, I don't know if I can see him doing it twice. I think there's a chance, but I got the Colts. I think Gardner Minshew is going to throw a lot of passing yards. He's going to throw the ball a lot, and they're just going to win.
I got the Colts winning. I think it's gonna be a lot of Zach Moss. I don't think it's gonna be a little trouble for them to throw the ball with the pass rush that since he has. But I like the Zach Moss against this Bengals defense. I just like what I see out of from one team to the other.
Yeah.
You know, one team's not that hurt. It feels like the other team is.
Mm-hmm.
So, and plus you miss. I just don't think Jake Browning will have
There's
another game.
it's basically impossible to have a 32 versus 37 kind of game again.
Yeah.
Back to back. Bengals Falcons.
What game?
Or no, sorry, Buccaneers Falcons.
This
Divisions.
This is a huge game.
Yeah, this is probably going to seal first place in the division.
Because Atlanta's 1-0 against them.
I don't know. I'm going to take Atlanta
I had Atlanta too.
because the Bucs had a tough game last week with the Panthers. They came out on top, but it was a tough game.
Yeah.
Um,
I thought you were talking about the Bucks.
Yeah, the Bucs and the Atlanta. I feel like. I think Atlanta's gonna come out on top. I think it's gonna be a really boring game though. It's not gonna be a one to watch.
I don't think that. I think Desmond Ritter's gonna have a big game. I think Kyle Pitts and Drake London are gonna go off.
I wish.
I think Baker's gonna go off. I think it's gonna be off. I think it's gonna be one of those games you don't expect to be offensive firepower.
Mhm.
That does. Cause I feel like someone's cooking. And I can
Yeah.
smell it.
I think
Baker's gonna be dancing in the end zone.
the windmills. He's gonna bring back the Oklahoma windmills. Jaguars Browns. Jaguars was a big piece. Trevor Lawrence.
CJ Beathard versus I think Joe Flacco.
It's gonna be. I'm not gonna be watching this game.
Oh, I'm watching this game. This game's going right on the TV. I have to watch this
Yeah,
game.
don't you have like a 3 TV setup?
Two.
Or 2? Yeah.
2. And my dad's computer and my phone.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Sorry. But yeah, I think give me the Jaguars just because the Bills need the Browns lose. I think C.J. Beathard will make the right plays. That come out of my mouth feels terrible, but I think Joe Flacco will not, or P.J. Walker, whoever's starting.
Mm-hmm.
And C.J. Beathard might play. That's the thing. Trevor Lawrence was practicing, I think, yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
So it's gonna be a little. I'll see what happens. But
yeah. I think the Browns are gonna win this game. I really do. I think the Browns are just like without Trevor Lawrence, people I feel like are overlooking how much of a loss that is.
Oh, it's a huge loss.
So I think the Browns are gonna win.
Also, the Browns do have the better defense. It feels like.
Mm-hmm.
I think the defense is just very good.
But the next game, Lions Bears. Give me
Lions.
Lions.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean we both kind of knew that was gonna be the Lions, but
I don't think we discussed much. It was just the offense for the Lions. I
Yeah,
feel like
it's
it's a lot better.
it's just they're just a better team.
Offense, defense, special
Now,
teams.
Seahawks and 49ers. This game could be interesting.
Wait, there's one more game.
Is there?
Vikings Raiders. Cause that's a big game. Feels like it's for the Vikings because your boy Josh Jobs.
I mean,
He might get benched though. I don't know.
no, he won't.
They want to switch QBs. They said.
Ridiculous. I got the
joking about
Vikings.
I got the Vikings too. Aiden O'Connell, I don't think is the better QB than Joshua Dobbs. And
then
I'm a yawn fest today.
I think the Vikings with Josh Dobbs, I don't think they really have an option to bench him or not, because who else is going to play?
Nick Mullins.
Like,
What? You don't trust him?
I trust Josh Dobbs way more than
Nick Mullins, 2018 Thursday Night Football legend. Nick Mullins, come against the Raiders.
Oh yeah.
Touchdown to George Kittle,
I remember
one-handed down the middle of the field. I don't know why I know this stuff, but I did.
No, I remember that.
I know.
But yeah, I got the
5-0,
Vikings. You got. Do you think Jefferson comes back?
Yeah, that's what I think. That's what they're saying, that Jefferson's coming back.
Yeah, I hope so. Seahawks 49ers. This could be a game.
Seattle needs to win. They need it.
If they don't win, it's not good. But I think the 49ers are just going to win. They're just the better team. And everybody knows that they're arguably the best. They're the best team in the NFL. So.
Yeah, give me the Niners. Just too much firepower. Offense, defense, special teams, all of it. I mean, I like the offense. Like, I feel like the offensive line for Seattle has some good pieces. It's just the middle of it, the guard play. I don't really know. A little questionable. I think John Hargraves and Eric Armstead might have a day. So that's what I think the Niners are gonna win pretty handily too. I think it'll be close for like the quarter.
Yeah, I think the 49ers are gonna win too. Broncos Chargers. This could also be a good game.
This could also be a good game.
If the Chargers need to win.
They need to win, but will they? I don't know.
Their defense has to step up.
Stepped up, yes, last week against the Patriots.
Well, I mean, that's not really.
I know. It's not much of a challenge. But the Patriots did score 21 points. Let's remember that. Give me the Broncos. I think I'll put 35 on them.
I got the Broncos, too. I think Russell Wilson is going to have a big bounce-back game. And
I think it's going to be a close game. But the Chargers have been playing good defense. They've held the last 3 games under not allowing over 24 points per game. Like, they've been 23, 26. Don't talk about the Lions game. That was a hiccup. Man, I mean, past since against the Bears, because the Chiefs they got put up 31 though. But since the Bears game, they got 13, 6, 41, 23, 20, 0. They have been playing better, but they need to play better against like just another step. But I think the Chargers gonna win something like 18-15. It feels like,
No.
but it'll be like 21-15.
I got the Broncos, like I said, and I just think they're. I think they're just going to destroy the Chargers defense. Not destroy, but I think they're just going to be the better team that day. Bills, Chiefs.
Oh,
I'll let you take this one away.
oh, let me take this one. The Bills, of course. Past 2 years, they've gone to KC and they won. They've shown me they can go in the regular season. Go into Kansas City and win. Josh Allen's playing some of his best ball. I said something about Sean McDermott, what the comments he made. If you've ever seen that. Oh, okay. Just say that they're pretty. It's not like it's kind of sensitive group back in 2001. You know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He made some comments about that stuff. But Von Miller might play. He allegedly beat up someone. He might play. I mean, the Bills are a mess right now, but you know what's not a mess? Joe Brady. He's not a mess.
You guys have Joe Brady?
Yeah, we have Joe Brady.
I didn't even know that.
He's a QB coach, OC. He's a dog at OC. I love him.
I didn't even know you guys had Joe Brady. We fired him from the band.
It's like LSU Joe Brady all over again. But I think Josh can have a day, and James Cook, I feel like, will have a day. Give me the Bills, 31-25, Buffalo.
I'm gonna take the Bills too. I think the Bills are gonna have a big game against the Chiefs.
Look out for Gabe Davis too. He always has a huge game against the Chiefs.
Yeah. Yeah, because it was the playoff game that he had like 4 touchdowns or something, right?
Yeah, and last year like 70-something yards and a touchdown.
Yeah. Give me the Bills though. I like the Bills in this matchup. Like you said, they beat KC at KC 2 years, so.
The Rangers, Ryan Kershaw.
Really?
Oh, yeah, they keep the tabs on the free agent pitcher despite shoulder injuries from the Athletic.
Oh wait, speaking of MLB, did we touch on Jock Peterson?
Yeah, we did.
Okay, I think we did. But
I was the one to bring it up.
Yeah.
Next game is
Eagles, Cowboys.
That was the last 4-25 game.
Probably the best game.
The best game for last. Give me the Cowboys. Eagles have a terrible defense. They're playing okay, above average on offense. They've had one good game on offense the past, a couple weeks? I mean, I get the Commanders game they had good offense in. But, like, they're struggling somewhat. You know, it looks good because of their scores. But when you watch it, it doesn't seem like they're getting booed. The couple first halves, they're getting down by multiple scores. Every first half, it feels like. I think the Cowboys won't let them go. Won't let the lead off the hook.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna not literally, but they're gonna kill an eagle. And I think the Eagles are gonna lose and be 10-3 and be second place.
I think the Eagles are gonna win.
Okay, that's biased.
No, I think they're gonna have a. Well, now,
yeah.
Depending on the health of Jalen Hurts.
Now, if you listen to Derek Carr, David Carr, my bad.
Yeah. That
they should sit him. David Carr said, hey, let him rest up and watch some film.
I don't know if there's any time to rest up when there's only so many games left in the season.
Not to his point. He wants him to rest up. He thinks Marcus Mariota has a better chance.
I don't think so at all.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
If Jalen Hurts is healthy and he's been playing not like he did last week, I think the Eagles are going to squeak out a win again against the Cowboys. Do
you have a score?
I'm going to say, well, the Cowboys love high-scoring games.
Oh, I love it.
So if the Eagles are going to win, they're going to have to also score a lot. I'm going to say 38-31.
I got the Cowboys winning. You got the Eagles 38-31?
Yeah, 38-31.
I got Cowboys 35, Eagles. I'll say 28. I don't want to say 21, but I'm going to say 28.
Mm-hmm.
21.
I think it could go any direction for that game. There's really no way to tell. Is there, like, predictions on the app? Like, is there like
Nah.
percentage to win?
Oh, there's percentage to win, yeah.
Who's like favorited?
Cowboys are favored by 3.5, I think, and they have a 65% chance to win. 21.
I mean, underdogs again. They love giving Philly the underdog.
Because they have not been playing well.
Yeah, but other than the 49ers game, there really isn't a game that...
They played one good half against the Bills. They played one good half against the Chiefs.
don't bring it back to the Bills game.
No. I am, because it's in the Eagles season.
Mm-hmm.
They played one good half against the Bills. They played one good half against the Chiefs. Weren't they down double digits to the Cowboys, too? Weren't they losing the Cowboys? They're losing by 3. So, that's a different story. I think the Commanders game, they weren't doing so good.
But Packers-Giants. Second to last...
That's Monday night.
Oh, let's go over the Monday night games then.
All right.
Actually, let's save it. Let's save it for Monday.
2.
We'll save it for next week. So, about the Rangers-Kershaw thing.
Yeah.
Imagine if they... Like, what would he be worth at this age?
Probably 1 year, 15, 20 mil.
That's what I was thinking. Probably, I would say like 1 year, like 17 and a half.
Yeah.
Just because of his injuries and all that, I don't think he's... I don't know. I with Clayton Kershaw, it's tough because you get so much injuries, but then you can also have that guy who just is so good.
Yeah.
Obviously not in the playoffs. Everyone knows how that works, but...
Oh.
Yeah. I think we covered most of the things we wanted to talk about. Unless you have something in mind.
I don't even know. But, I was just thinking, like, with some teams not making moves, like the Phillies, like, the Marlins haven't made any moves yet.
Mm-hmm.
Playoff team, I feel like they would make some. Brewers have yet to make any moves. I feel like every team's waiting for Shohei to get signed.
Because once he gets signed, I feel like free agency's just going to go off. Like, everyone's...
But there's one guy, I feel like the second probably best player in that thing is Yoshi Yamamoto.
Yamamoto. Yeah.
I keep struggling with that. Yamamoto. They were saying that he could get $300 million this free agency.
He probably could. He really could. If he gets to the right team, they'll probably offer him $300 million.
And Steve Cohen met with the guy. I think Cashman might have met with him. Do you see him going to a New York team?
Absolutely not.
You don't see him going to the Yankees? What if he wants to play for the Pinstripes?
I can see him going to the Yankees, not the Mets.
Yeah.
I could maybe see him going to the Yankees, but I feel like he could go to, like, the Rays.
The Rays? You think the Rays would be a good fit?
Yeah, didn't you say Kevin Cash met with him?
No, Brian Cashman,
Oh.
the Yankees.
Oh. Well, I don't know then.
Maybe he goes to Oakland. They can pay
That would be a mistake.
I know. Just come to Philly. I mean,
I want Philly to get Blake Snell.
Yeah, Blake Snell,
I wish
Yamamoto.
he wasn't so old.
Yeah, one of the two. Give me a starter and get rid of Taiwan. Give him a chicken cutlet or two and get him to get on his way. I don't know. He's down.
I think with the Phillies pitching, it's just...
It's hit or miss right now. Except for Wheeler, Ranger, and Nola. The last two, you need...
You need bullpen. You
need bullpen. What happened last year in the playoffs?
Unacceptable.
It was terrible.
It was so...
Did not help that Rob managed it poorly, it felt like. He kind of, like, took guys out early.
I think he managed it poorly, but there really wasn't any way to... There wasn't really anything else to...
Because you couldn't go to Craig.
I think his poor management didn't really have that big of an effect. I think it was just more on the players. Like, Craig gave away 2 games, which then gave the Diamondbacks, like, a crazy confidence boost. But I think with... I don't know. I think they need bullpen guys.
Well, he kept going to a Kirkering, which was not the right...
That was not even close to the right move.
Yeah, it wasn't like the right situation.
Mm-hmm.
But then also, like, who else could he put in? He couldn't put in Strom was good.
The
I
young
thought.
guy. What's his name?
That was a Corcoran.
Mm-mm. Other guy.
Other guy.
Forget his name. We mentioned him before. I forget his name. Hold on. I'll look it up. But yeah, I think.
Well, and Saranthi's got to have a better year than he did last year.
Yeah,
Saranthi's got to
that
play
was
better.
bad.
So
It was not good.
Gregory Soto, if he stays, has to be better.
Jeff Hoffman.
Hoffman was good though.
That's what I'm saying. They
Yeah.
should have put in Hoffman.
They had two guys, Hoffman and Alvarado and Strom. They had three guys.
Mm-hmm.
Like if Saranthi's back what he was 2 years ago, I'm confident. Gregory Soto needs to pitch better. Can't do what he did last year. That was unacceptable.
Mm-hmm.
I felt like every single time he pitched, it was off the zone for walks. Who else was in their bullpen? God, Lorenzen was in there. He's off the team.
Gregory Soto.
Yeah, so I mentioned him.
Um.
Who Covey? Get that guy off the team.
Oh yeah, and Bilotti.
I forgot about Bilotti. To be honest.
Yeah, but rightfully so.
I mean, he was good. He was good 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Last year he was got some down.
I think with the Phillies bullpen, they need to get. I don't know if like a starter's the right move. This year might not be. People were saying, including myself, if the Phillies wanted to win the World Series, it was last year.
Oh, it was last year.
It was
the year
last
before.
year.
It was the past 2 years.
Can it be this year? To me,
It could.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Their bullpen is not strong enough. There's not that many guys in free agency to where they can sign.
What would be your top priority from 1, 2, and 3? Like you have three priorities. What would be the main one? It would be bullpen for you. It was the main priority.
Yeah, probably Josh Hader.
Josh
Hader's probably my main priority.
Josh Hader, like someone that can pitch, not like these like low. Like get a guy that you can like give him a couple years, that can actually be stable. Not a guy like Bilotti.
I think Josh Hader would be the right move. Josh Hader's my number one. Number 2 would be Blake Snell. Number 3 would be Yamamoto. That's my order.
Do you have any hitters?
Not really. They don't need it.
I don't really know where they put these guys if they like get them. Like,
Bench players.
Yeah.
They need bench very badly.
I don't know who.
They could always use
They need a righty. I feel like they need a right-handed guy.
I would like
hitter.
Jock Peterson off the bench. That'd be a nice, like left-handed.
What do you want to play? What do you want to play left? What do you want to play bench though?
Maybe.
I feel like he still is like that. He still wants to start though.
You never know.
I feel like they need a right-handed hitter. They have too many lefties. It feels like
Yeah.
they need a center fielder that can hit too. Rojas is good on defense, but they need a guy that can at least put the ball in play. So
I agree. I
that's
think
what hurt them last year.
if they were gonna,
playoffs.
Rojas had a big down.
Every fastball in the high, it felt like he swung through.
Yeah. If they're gonna get any kind of hitter, I would say get a center fielder. That's just my opinion, but I don't know what your thoughts are.
Get Mike Trout, even though they said they're not trading him. No.
Yeah.
But,
The reason, and also, I just want to say the reason why Shohei isn't on my priority list is because I don't find it even realistic.
Oh yeah, no,
So
the list like.
if the Phillies signed him, that'd be great.
Oh, it'd be great, but that payroll would be.
Yeah, it would not be realistic, so I didn't even bother putting him on it. But
Do you think Nick Castellanos gets traded this whole season? Because there's rumors about him
No.
potentially.
he's not leaving.
I was just wondering because if they do want to go after a big fish, like they might need some money for the payroll. It feels like.
Yeah. And do you think Nick Castellanos would? I think he wants to stay in Philly. I really do.
I feel like he just fits it too. I love Nick.
Yeah.
Other than him swinging down at pitches down at his feet, but
Yeah. But
I mean, the guy was so hot in the playoffs until the NLCS.
Mhm.
I mean, Bohm needs to take another step. He needs to take steps, man. Bohm's got potential to be like one of the best third basemen, I feel like, in the league.
yeah, 100%.
He's like 6'5". He can field actually.
I mean, he made the step last year. He did good. In the
It's now-
postseason, he was not great.
He's now hitting more homers. It feels like.
Yeah.
Because you're 6'5". You got to be able to hit.
I think this year will be a breakout, like a huge breakout year for
Because
him.
last year was a step.
hmm
He's able to field the ball.
It was a big step.
Oh, it was a huge step. He's able to field. He's now able. His glove sometimes it wows me. Sometimes.
But his glove other times can be questionable.
But not as much as it used to be.
When he was like
Oh, when he was like the first couple years,
It was bad.
Before midway through last year, his glove was like when they went to the World Series, it was bad. But I don't know what changed in 2022, like halfway through, his glove it felt like it was a gold. It felt like it was a gold glove.
Yeah.
I
Hopefully, and I think this is gonna be a breakout year for him. But
if he gets 35 homers, give him a contract.
yeah, give him a contract. 100%.
Him, Stott, dude, they got some young guys there that I feel like even with Bryce, JT, Nick, Kyle, like they still got like a core. It feels like with if Painter ever plays with the Phillies, because I don't know what's gonna happen. The Tommy John might get traded. Like I'm just putting this out there because like he's a prospect. You don't know if he's gonna be, but McAble, Painter. I mean, you got Stott, Bohm, Rojas, Marsh. You got some young pieces. Coker. You got some nice young pieces.
I think they need bullpen. Don't even worry about the hitting. The hitting, they will figure itself out.
Also, Bryson Stott for All-Star this year.
Yes, he got robbed.
He was one of the best second basemen in the league.
He should have at least been. He should have been a reserve.
At least he got a Gold Glove.
But I think we touched on everything we want to touch on. Breaking news.
5 minutes ago. Toronto still in the running as superstar decision approaches. Blue Jays are one of the finalists for Ohtani. If he goes Toronto, when's the last time a free agent picked Toronto?
A long time.
Was Josh Johnson a free agent?
Oh, I don't know.
But he wasn't really at his peak. His peak was in Toronto. Felt like Josh Johnson.
It was.
I felt like it was in Toronto. His peak.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, 2015.
Jose Bautista was like.
Because it wasn't with the Athletics.
I forget he was a Brave sometimes. Josh Johnson.
Yeah, and then he was in New York, and then he went to the Braves. And then,
Twins, Brewers.
Yeah, he's been everywhere. But I think we touched on everything. Hopefully, next week we hopefully will get something out of free agency.
All it's just been good players, but hasn't been the superstar guy yet.
Yeah. So this was Hot Takes with Nick and Justin. Hopefully, like I said, free agency will start to heat up by next week, and we'll be back to talk about it.
And go Bills.